Tacoma Tower, Cherokee 742 Romeo, holding short runway 17 northwest departure.
Cherokee 7428 Romeo, Tacoma Tower, right turn out approved, runway 17, clear for takeoff.
Runway 17, clear for takeoff, right turn out to Romeo. Brakes release, full power, engine instruments in, green, power available for takeoff. Airspeed indicator is alive. So we're on the roll, 0835 hours. The Eclipse is going to peak here at 0919 hours. Hopefully by then we'll be above the clouds and we're airborne. We're gonna climb out at 85 here, make a right turn out. The sky looks really good to the northwest, so that's where I'm planning on climbing up to the northwest. We're gonna stay out of the Class Bravo airspace. And I don't know what it's gonna look like, but we'll soon find out. Okay, there's 600, we're gonna make a right turn at 800 feet. The water is glass calm. Beautiful, beautiful day for flying. We will see what the clouds do once we get up there. Clearly to the northwest, there's 800 right turnout. Clearly to the northwest, things are looking really good. I mean, it's open sky, so worst case scenario, we'll just stay to the northwest and orbit until we get a good view of the eclipse. So here in a few minutes, I'm gonna turn these cameras off. I got a wing camera going and a POV camera obviously on me. I'm gonna turn those off so that I can preserve the batteries, and then I'll turn them back on. I'll turn them back on at the appropriate times. I definitely don't want to run out of batteries. Okay, we're making our downwind turn here. We're going to continue our climb to the northwest. Coming up on 1,500. Boy, it sure is pretty down there with the fog laying low on the bodies of water here in the Puget Sound. Really, really pretty day for flying. Okay, we're going to continue our climb. We're in the downwind on a northwest heading.
Tacoma Tower, Cessna 606 November Delta over Lake Bay, full stop. With Papa.
Problem is that there's some cirrus clouds that are, you probably can see it in the camera here, there's cirrus clouds that are kind of blocking a perfect view of the sun. Well, bottom line is we're gonna see here in a few minutes. I'll be exiting the Class Delta airspace here in a couple of minutes. Okay, the cameras are back on. We're over the northeastern portion of the Olympic Mountains. That would be Olympic National Park. And we're at 8,500, just a little bit above 8,500 feet. And it is now 0900, just a little bit before that. It's 0859. And we're going to make a right turn out and start heading toward the sun. And when I do that, I'm going to flip this visor down. I am not looking at the sun, just so you know. I'm going to rely on the camera to do that, and hopefully it'll capture some pretty decent footage of the eclipse, which is supposed to peak here in 19 minutes. So hopefully, I don't know a whole lot about eclipses. I probably should have done a little bit more study of this one. So the point is, I don't know when the actual eclipse begins, when the moon starts to move in front of the sun. I don't know that part. So I am hoping that process will begin sometime shortly after I make this right turn up here over that mountain peak there where you see the snow, that glacier there on the northeast portion of that peak. And once I make that right turn, in a perfect world, we'll see the eclipse begin. Again, this is a real-time experiment. I've never done this in an airplane before, but there were so many clouds down on the ground that I thought it'd be kind of cool to get above them and see it from the airplane. And hopefully the GoPro will do a good job for us capturing that. So anyway, turn the cameras on now because it's really, really pretty here, and I thought this would be a great place to turn the airplane around and capture some of that beautiful mountain range in there in the northeast portion here of Olympic National Park. Down over the right side, off the right wing, is the Strait of Juan de Fuca, and Canada's just on the other side of that. Canada's probably only about 30 miles probably off the right wing. All right, so we're going to make our right turn out here and take us over that mountain. And as I said earlier, I turned the cameras off just after takeoff because the main thing is I can't replace the battery in flight. Definitely not on the wing, and really be really impractical to do it on the POV camera. So, and I don't have a passenger in here with me to accomplish that task, so I don't want to be distracted by it. So I had to preserve the batteries. All right, we're going to turn right over this mountain here and hopefully get some decent footage down there. It sure is pretty up here in the Olympic National Park. I never get tired of flying over these mountains. And I kind of like the clouds when they're hugging the mountain peaks because it really makes for some great photography. See the wind pushing me. There's a wind from the west, kind of pushing the airplane to the right. So I'm gonna bang into that mountain there. That real pretty rock just kind of sitting right there at the very top. All right, that is so pretty. Okay, we're gonna sweep around here to the right. Over this mountain range, this portion of the Olympic Mountains. And I got the airplane slowed down quite a bit here. I want to probably try to make it a slow flight as possible. The thing I want to avoid is orbiting. I don't want to have to orbit in order to keep capturing the Eclipse. I'd really prefer to do it all in one fell swoop. So for that reason, I want to avoid flying too fast. I do have to duck underneath that Class Bravo airspace up there, which starts at 6,000 feet, goes up to 10,000. Obviously stay below that. That is an absolutely beautiful sight right there. Nothing like early morning flying in mountains. Generally speaking, it's usually calm air because the temperature differentials are very minimal. Air temperature up here is, let's see what we got, 37. And on the ground, if I remember right, it was about 45 degrees. All right. Don't see anything happening right now yet with the sun. So I'm going to continue northbound here. I'm going to stop the recording briefly and then bring it back up again. It's all about saving batteries, so I'm going to stop it here and pick it back up again. doing 86 miles per hour over the ground. And that's about what we have indicated, so there's really no wind going on up here. We should be at peak eclipse right now. That timing worked out really good for us, I think, as we point the airplane directly at the sun. Well, it's all gray down there to the south.
10-428, runway Tacoma Tower, straight in runway 17, report gig harbor.
Straight in 17, report gig harbor 28 Romeo.
Challenger 4 Hotel Alpha, taxi to Park Alpha, Bravo 3, monitor ground.
Alpha Bravo 3, monitor ground, 54 Hotel.
Cessna 54 Whiskey, runway 17, clear touch and go.
54 Whiskey, runway 17, clear touch and go.
Tacoma Tower, Cessna 60758, holding short 17, number 2.
Cessna 99 Golf, all sets on the go, west departure, runway 17, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 17, Cessna 489 Golf.